Alright, what's going on, y'all? Back at it again. Day number 10 is officially in the books today. So, day number 10 in the books. Today I'm going to be talking about perception. I'm going to hit a bunch of different aspects of life. Perception, kind of like yesterday when I was talking about the impressions of what you look like to other people when you have the grill in. Now, I done had negative comments about most of the things that I decided to do aesthetically. I used to have my hair down to here. I used to have, negative comments by bald men because, they're probably angry at life. You know, when I have this camera out, some people think, I'm doing too much or I'm wasting my money or whatever. So anyway, the perception is what I'm talking about. The aesthetics that you have, the clothes that you wear, the way that you speak, your lingo, your vocabulary, I should say. If you have a large vocabulary and you can dress well, then people may perceive you as having further education. They may, think that you have a degree of some kind, not that that's what you are trying to portray. Because I'm not trying to portray that I have a degree because I don't. But I do read a lot of books. I have read a lot, so I have a lot of knowledge about a bunch of different topics and subjects. So maybe in my day-to-day life, because I wear blank t-shirts, because I may wear some sweats or some Jordans, I got the grill in, I got the hat on, however I want to, some people may perceive me as either being a younger person than I am, not young, but just younger than I am, because I may have a youthful type of spirit when I'm out there laughing and joking and having fun doing me, whatever I want. But sometimes that could be perceived to some people as unserious or as not a candidate, we can say, towards many different positions. Top of the morning, by the way, 6 o'clock, 5:30. So perception. And that doesn't only go with how you're dressing. Perception. If you're in a relationship and you've never seen your significant other walk out of the room to speak on the phone, if your significant other tells you other people's business, their friend's business, anybody else's business, and then all of a sudden they get a phone call and now they don't want to put somebody's business out there, that's questionable. I'm not saying you're a cheater, but I'm saying the perception is that you may be cheating. If you are always just looking at your phone, blah blah blah, then all of a sudden you get a privacy screen. Why are you trying to be private all of a sudden from your significant other? If you're sharing screens and when it comes to the messages, you hurry up and swipe away, you might be hiding something. I'm not saying that everybody is, but that is the perception that you are leading. If I'm talking to my ex multiple times, or if I said I wasn't and I am, that is the perception that I could be cheating. If I'm over here being friendly in other people's faces, and then you see me be friendly and I'm sticking up for that, I'm saying, oh, I was this, or I'm doing this, or they know me from blah, 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 blah. You're giving the perception off that not only that you're friendly, but that you will speak to other people, not only while you're there, but while you're not there. Another form of perception, some people try to act tough. Some people try to intimidate to try to get their way, or they get loud, maybe because their parents used to get loud with them. Maybe their parents used to get in their face and get to asking them all kinds of crazy questions, like who were you talking to? And because they raised their voice and because they got a little bit closer, they believe that they may do something to them or they need to be fearful. Just like another form of perception. If two people get to yelling next to somebody and somebody like shrinks or kind of tends to fade away into the corner, their parents may have argued a lot when they were younger. Perception. if you sit there and try to portray like you are super morally high ground and you're doing the right things and you deserve this and you're good at this or good that, yet you don't conduct yourself as such, or you're doing things that would perceive you to be otherwise, doesn't make sense. Perception. There could be a square, plain Jane, regular straight edge woman. Her best friend is fast. Best friend be out there. She may go out with her here and there as a support or as a friend. Does that mean that she's cheating? Or if she's with, no, it doesn't mean that she's cheating. She could just be being a good friend. But the perception is your friend is fast and she's single and she is and or encouraging single type of single looking activities. It's the perception. Perception. You out there doing things with your friend. A dude comes to talk to your friend. His friend comes to talk to you. Your dude's friend is over there at the bar where he's the security guard. And he looks over, he's like, Dana, ain't that your girl? Hey, you at this club? Because your girl's over here, blah, 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 blah. And that makes me look crazy. Now I look like an idiot. Even if you weren't cheating, you look friendly to the world now. Is that, the perception. Perception. Somebody could perceive themselves to be a gangster and end up telling and then have an excuse for the telling. You're not a gangster. It's okay. You don't have to be a gangster. But the message is you don't have to be something that you're not, I guess. Perception is key. Perception is important. But perceive who you are, what you want to be. Don't perceive what you think is cool. Don't perceive what you saw your uncle doing or your friend doing, or just because your dad, your uncle, your grandpa was a pimp, that doesn't make you a pimp, bruh. Anyway, but at the same time, if your friends are hoes or if your friends are fast, I ain't gonna put it past you. You doing questionable things, I ain't gonna put it past you. And I'm not gonna sit there and rack my brain about it either. Because holla at your boy, man.